All right. Now we come to a fun segment because yes, people, we had some guys that did go off. And the ones that we're gonna start with, we're gonna start with some quarterbacks. Anthony Richardson. Now, I was big on him coming out of college. I was big on him over all the other quarterbacks. He was 24 for 37 for 223 yards. That's actually really good. I was very surprised that he had those types of numbers. He rushed for 40, so that's even better. And he had a touchdown. He is a fantasy hero and a gold member. Why? Because if you actually drafted Anthony Richardson, kudos to you. You found out you found a ticket. Like I think those are going to be his numbers moving forward. um, Another good top week one quarterback, but a disappointment. Justin Herbert, 23 for 33, 228 yards, he had 20 points. He had a touchdown. That's all he had. Couldn't get any more. Don't get me wrong, because Austin Eckler, of course, rushed his. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. This Chargers team didn't do it for me. They didn't do it for me because they kept the coach. And they came out this year with a week one loss. Tell me his job ain't on the hot seat now. If it ain't, then it's I don't know. I don't know nothing anymore. Because it should be. That was a horrible performance guided by the coaching staff. They couldn't win. You put that man in a 5-man set and expected some blockers to go down the field. You know what? We're not gonna get into that. All right, next we have Jordan Love. Yeah. Good pickup, my guy. Good bench pick. He got him on his bench. He drafted him with one of his last picks. 15 for 27, 245, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns for Jordan Love. And guess what? Tua went to the Nugget. Romeo Dobbs. I told you guys. That is Jordan Love's guy. He's going. That's somebody got to get the ball, and it wasn't going to be Watson. Guess what? He didn't play. Hurt. Boom. Dobbs 8. 2 touchdowns, people. It's going to keep happening, okay? And lo and behold, look at this. Matt Jones. Did coach get shut up or what? Stuck right in the mouth. Close it. Matt put up 35 for 54. Now, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that he threw 54 times. But he came out with 316 yards, 3 touchdowns. He would have had more points if he didn't have a pick. But the hero of this segment. Yeah, when coach got to eat words, coach got to eat. He got to eat, man. He got to speak what the truth is. And Tua Tagovailoa put on one hell of a performance against the Chargers defense. A Chargers defense that I keep telling y'all is overrated. Y'all keep telling, oh, they got this guy, oh, they all over injured. Could not a man one of them catch Tyreek Hill. Not a man one. Not if he put up 212 yards receiving. Tua was 28 for 45. So those numbers increased from that garbage I said last year of 11 for 19, right? Nope. That got changed. 3 touchdowns. He threw a pick. You gonna get that every here and there. I think Tua could have 10 picks on the season, maybe a little less, 1, 2 more. Nothing too crazy. He has 2 fast receivers to not, throw that many picks. But one thing that I also saw in that game was a clean pocket. One thing I also saw in that game was instead of Tua stepping back to launch the ball, he was like, it's almost like he was running forward. It was weird, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there was some changes in his game. Let's be real. Coach is going to tell you what he sees. If I don't see it in 1 year, I'm going to voice it. If I see it change, it changed. Is this something we're going to see out moving forward? All my people that I work with at Maxwell's Pizza, please come by and get some yummy pizza. I have Coach work tonight. Cutler Bay. all the people that tell me, they're Miami fans. They're Tua hypes, okay? But look, if Tua stays healthy, if Tua stays healthy, and my mic been dropped this whole time. I hope that stuff didn't I hope Coach, man, Coach, hope y'all heard him this whole time. I'm about to get myself a new mic. This thing dropped on me. Anyway, if Tua stays healthy, and if this is the Tua of 2023, Miami's in the playoff. Simple as that. He gets hurt, he touches, issues with that. Because that's the only thing. That's my only knock is I don't think he's gonna last the season. But he had a clean pocket all last night. Like it's a team that everybody said was supposed to be attacking people. Have you once heard me tell y'all to touch that Chargers defense this year? I've been telling y'all what defenses to touch, and this was not one of them. And then look what happened last night. This is a defense you be sitting -3 because they coughed up too many points defensively. So now Tua Tagovailoa is the quarterback hero. If he was starting quarterback, you most likely won your fantasy playoff or your fantasy week one. Some other notable um, fantasy heroes. Tony Pollard. Look, Dallas won the game defensively, but boy, he had 70 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 12 yards. He had all around good game. I don't expect Tony Pollard to have 100 rushing yards every game, but I expect Tony Pollard to score. That's why I didn't put him high because I don't think those 22 points are going to be every week. And we're going to every week. I feel like they're more so 18, 15. He will be up above 13 points every week. But I don't think he's going to score twice every week. He will score. That I will tell you. He will score every week. I think it's not every other. It's average when I say every week, averagingly. At the end of the season when they average the points, basically, if this is how it worked every game, this is what he did every game. That's how they come out with the averages, basically. So I can see that. But that's it. I don't see him being a top guy every week, but he is a fantasy hero week one. Tyler Algier, 75 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 receptions for 19 yards. You're going to get this out of Tyler Algier week. That's why I said I'm not big on Bijan, but I'll keep Bijan up there in the top because, I mean, he did put up top 5 numbers, did he not? He just has another back that I don't see them basically doubling up each week like this. It could be another Melvin Gordon, Javonte Williams situation. They both put up 20-some points each week. It could be that. So we'll see. I like what I see out of both of them. I don't think it's, again, now what this will do, I had them at 5 wins, 6 wins. If they run like this and play like this could be a 8-win team. We could be sneaking somewhere. I don't think the Saints will allow them to get to the playoffs, but I think they could be an 8-win team, which is good for the morale of the city, showing them like, okay, we're doing something. Maybe the running game being so stout will help the passing game a little bit better too. We'll see. Everything is on week one, so we really don't have any answers until we get more averages with at least 2 to 3 more weeks coming. All right, another week one winner, or week one hero, Austin Eckler. 117 rushing yards, a touchdown, 4 receptions, and 47 yards receiving. He had 26 points of fantasy, some big numbers. Big numbers. Same as Christian McCaffrey, 152 rushing yards and a touchdown. I had him number 2, guys. Christian McCaffrey overall, and he put up overall number 2 numbers. Okay, this is what you're gonna get. And now that we see this is Brock Purdy, I think Austin Eckler. I mean, not Austin Eckler. I think Christian McCaffrey. I think it's gonna be like this is gonna be him, top 3, top 5 every week. We're gonna see Christian McCaffrey's face and Austin Eckler. I think these 2 we're gonna see every week. And the winner and the gold nugget hero, Aaron Jones with 26 points, 41 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 receptions for 86 yards and a touchdown. So he scored on both fronts. Big catch for a big yard. That was awesome. Awesome game. Awesome game by the Green Bay Packers. They were expected to lose, guys. And they came out. So much respect to the coach coming out with every player. Didn't make any changes. And he came out and won this. He went out. He came out and won this football game. Much respect to that coach. The move on from Aaron Rodgers is here. And then it's the fact that he got hurt in the same year. The move on for Aaron Rodgers is here. It's almost like we got one last dinosaur, Matthew Stafford, and everything else is Patrick Mahomes is below. All right. All right. So who else do we have here? Wide receivers. Now, Aaron Jones ended up on this list, but I'm not going to go back for Aaron Jones. No, he's in the word. Oh, sorry, that was stud list. I'm missing the list. Where are we at? Standouts. We have Kendrick Bourne for the New England Patriots, 6 receptions for 64 yards, 2 touchdowns, 24 points in fantasy. Stephon Diggs with 26 points. He had 10 receptions for 102 yards and a loss to the Jets. Jacoby Myers, big game, but bad injury, man. Oh man, bad injury. And it kind of look, Monte Adams. I don't know. Everybody kept looking up, seeing them dreads, thinking it was Adams, and it was Myers. But he was a fantasy hero with 29 points. 32 points goes to my man Brandon Ayuk. What a game! 100 receptions, 120 yards. Purdy said, "I got my one. I got my wide receiver one. See if you can touch him." Like it's gonna be a good. Hey, San Francisco. Sorry, I apologize to you again. It's gonna be a good season for you guys. And hey, look, the hero of it all, the hero of week one, because there's no way you lost with this guy on your team. Tyreek Hill. Oh my God. 11 receptions, 215 yards, and 2 touchdowns. he he has two wide receivers numbers in one. Let's break it up, right? Let's take half them 10 and half them 11. Let's give somebody 5. He takes 6, right? So guess what? Let's split that 215 down the middle. You see, and let's split the 2 touchdowns. This man put up two people's numbers in one day. Tyreek Hill is a god of football. Like, give him every name you want. So ain't nobody stopping him. Ain't nobody stopping him. How many corners they got over there in the Chargers? Not one person can hold this dude. Not off 11 catches, 250. What a game that man put on. And we're gonna see it again. And we're gonna see it again. And you know what's funny? He made a statement about how long he planned on playing football, which is not gonna be much longer. I wouldn't be surprised if he basically just goes out there and puts it all on the line right now. Literally, meaning put it on my back. We either going to the Super Bowl on me and you, or I'm gonna get hurt on my way there. Because the way he played yesterday the other day was a statement. I don't think that stops. I think this is what Tyreek is going to do. I don't think everybody says he's going for that 2,000. I think he is, but I don't even think it's about that. No, I think it's about the fact they think they got a chance to win it all. And we might see the Miami Dolphins make a big push off the back of Tyreek Hill. He already stated he don't plan on playing much longer. And I mean, with that kind of performance, they can do it this year. He can call it. He put it all on his back and he can call it, man. He really can. All right, so let's see. Who else do we have? Tight ends. Hunter Henry with a big game, 16 points. Hayden Hurst, I'm actually shocked at that one. So why I'm shocked is let's pay attention to that number of Hayden Hurst having 15 points. That might be what's his name's outlet. So he made these numbers. He's 5 receptions for 41 yards is what a tight end gets. Think about it. Evan Ingram, 549. Donald Parham, 3 for 21. Well, that's not it. TJ Hawkinson, 8. Hell, only had 35 yards on all them targets he had, and he only put up 11 points. So, but a normal tight end it's 5 for 50, 5 for 40, somewhere in their numbers. It's where they get that touchdown. do they consistently get their touchdown? I think Hunter Henry, who we've been waiting on, and Hayden Hurst with his quarterback, I think this is what we're going to get out of these two. So if they're not on your team, I would say pay attention. If you have a spot to, they're on, like if there's two somehow on anybody's waiver wire, if you have the opportunity to drop somebody and just have them on your bench, do it. See if this is what we're going to get. Even if you have a good tight end, see if this is what we're going to get. That means now you backdoor got two tight ends. Pay attention to those guys that do stand out in week one because it could be a consistent thing or it could be, oh, no, that was just week one. That's why I say find somebody that's droppable. What droppable meaning you can drop them, pick up this tight end. If it don't work out, you can drop it and pick up that other guy back again. Anybody gonna get him. That's what I mean by droppable. Somebody who can be dropped and redropped. Okay. Play with that waiver wire, people. Play with the waiver wire. Okay. Let's see. I'm not doing kicker standouts, but I will do this one. Because we need to respect all 11 members of these teams. Cardinals. I don't know if we're gonna get that again. Minnesota was. I told y'all I have my. No, that wasn't who they lost, but no, Minnesota. I'm not worried about them. They lost to the doggone Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I already have my downfall for them. But no, Cardinals. I didn't see this great defense coming out. Again, they still lost, but I didn't see the defense coming out. I don't think they're gonna do that again. However, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna say keep an eye on who they play. Weaponry-wise, offensively, start against the Cardinals. Again, this is what they do to the quarterback. It's not what they're not. Okay, these receivers are still going to score. They still got scored on. So the receivers still getting the end zone on them. That's what I was explaining. I didn't see this defense Cardinals coming out. So I don't know, keep your eye on it. I don't know if it's going to be a thing of them every week. It was just week one, but they had 2 fumble recoveries and an interception. So that defense still could be an active defense. So keep your eye out. Green Bay's defense with 14. I think that's what they're going to be, which is not bad. I think they're going to get turnovers. I was unsure. Sometimes we have to see what the team is when that guy goes. And Aaron Rodgers is gone, and we see it as a whole what this team came out and did. So this is what we might be seeing. And it's on the same caliber of the 49ers. 2 interceptions, 5 sacks. Because Green Bay had 4 sacks. So this is so what I'm saying is Green Bay and 49ers, if they're not on your team, find a way to get them on your team because these numbers I think are going to be very consistent. Keep your eye on the Cardinals. I don't know if those numbers are going to be consistent or not. And as far as the Jets defense, they're if they had 20 points. That was a big game yesterday. They turned over Josh Allen. They ain't playing Josh Allen every week. So I don't think their numbers are going to be like this every week. But the Cowboys, with those 35 points, but that Cowboys defense looked like they're hunting to be number 1. Oh, yeah. All around, they fly all over. They're flying all over the field. It's the engagement of what they're doing. It's the fact they're not allowing the offensive line to even think. This Dallas defense, again, what we saw in preseason, I know I messed with Dak about them picks. Did he throw a pick? Nope, he didn't have to. He when he said he's gonna throw in the 10 picks, you know what? Nobody been telling the truth. They might be big on defense and running the ball more than they are passing. So Dak might be telling the truth. He might not throw 10 picks this year. He might throw under that due to the fact that he may not have to throw the ball that much. Some part of that might be true. But this defense looks like they're gonna take over the whole season, man. Oh wow, what a display they put on. See that coming Sunday night. 40-0 off the defense and 2 rushing touchdowns. Didn't see that coming out of Dallas. They let go some dead weight. They got relifted. We might be seeing some Cowboy football. Eagles. It's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna leave it there. It's gonna be a good game. All right, so we got a couple more things before Coach call it. And one of them, we gotta send some people to the couch. Now, y'all gotta come on over and come hang out with Couch for a whole season. Not even for a while. Y'all can come hang out. You see, we already got a bunch of pub list people over here. Okay, and it's crowded. Some of them gonna have to come up off this list in week 4 and do something with their life. I don't want to see them again. Jonathan Taylor. Don't want to see y'all on the coach couch. But we got some people. We got to make room for some real couch sitters. Okay, J.K. Dobbins.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.